Chris here with High Seas Cruising, and welcome to today's video. Alright, we have some health and safety protocol updates from Royal Caribbean, and there is definitely a section of this that we have all been waiting for. I know I've been waiting for it. I know a lot of folks have been waiting for it. It's not ideal. It's not the perfect change, but it is a step in the right direction. One particularly, since I have an upcoming Royal Caribbean cruise that I'm definitely looking forward to. Now, this is going to be Royal Caribbean's health and safety protocols through April the 14th of 2022. And before I get into them, I do want to emphasize one point though. Royal Caribbean does warn that these protocols can still change due to the nature of COVID-19. Just as we're reading them here today, hopefully they don't change. Hopefully they only get better, not worse. But let's all remember there is the possibility of that. So first up is going to be possible requirement for booster shots and a lowering of the vaccine age requirement. Okay, now we all know the CDC recommends boosters. The cruise lines say, hey, if you're eligible, they recommend you get a booster. But so far they have not been required. Now Royal Caribbean is not requiring them here in these changes, but they are letting everybody know up front that, hey, there is a distinct possibility that this requirement can come. Now, as far as lowering the vaccine requirement, they've been talking about it on the news recently that the possibility of children 5 and under could be eligible for a vaccine. And of course, children ages 5 through 12, they could also put that in as a requirement to be fully vaccinated. They have not done it yet. They're just letting you know ahead of time it is a possibility. According to Royal Caribbean, future protocols may require boosters, lowered vaccination ages, and changes to testing. While currently not required to sail, the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has recommended COVID-19 vaccine booster doses for those eligible prior to cruise travel. So just kind of a possibility, a forewarning of something that could change in the future. So for vaccine requirements, no real changes in the vaccine requirements. All guests 12 years and older must be fully vaccinated 14 days prior to sailing. No change there. Children with only one dose of the vaccine are not considered fully vaccinated. No changes currently to the testing requirements. All guests 2 years and older must still present a negative COVID-19 test result. Vaccinated guests 2 days prior to sailing, and unvaccinated children ages 2 to 11 3 days prior to sailing. So the testing requirements remain the same. And the big one, where I think the best change is, at least in these updated health and safety protocols, that is going to be the masking requirement. So as you guys know right now, everybody, whether you're vaccinated or unvaccinated, are required to wear a mask indoors at all times, except when eating, drinking, or in your stateroom. Okay, that's what it is right now. Well, there's a change to the masking policy, and it says masks are required in the terminal, in select locations inside the ship, and may be required at various destinations. So the enhanced masking policy wording, well, that is gone from these health and safety protocols. So I don't know about y'all, but this reads to me it is going to go back at least a step to where it was pre-Omicron, and the masks are only going to be required in certain locations inside. It does talk about dining. They're going to maintain where there's going to be certain areas for vaccinated and certain areas for unvaccinated during the dining in the main dining room. My Time dining will continue to be not available for unvaccinated guests, and some specialty restaurants will be available for everyone, and some others will be for vaccinated guests only. So essentially, like I said, they're just bringing these protocols back to pretty much exactly where they were, and the remainder of the health and protocols stay as they were. If you want to read the full health and safety protocols for Royal Caribbean cruises, definitely go over to the Royal Caribbean website and look under there, and then you can read every single item on there if you want to. They said the big change for the upcoming one is going to be the reduction in the masking policy, something that a lot of cruisers have been looking forward to. The possibility of boosters, the possibility of lowering the age for vaccinations, And all of these changes will be through April the 14th of 2022. And look, this is a good sign. The reduction in the health and safety protocols, especially as we get towards the summertime, where we can see less and less and less of these as we continue to move forward. As long as cases continue to go down and we get closer and closer to what they're calling, the endemic, things are already starting to look up. All right, I hope you have enjoyed this quick Royal Caribbean health and safety protocol update. If you have, do me a favor, smash that like button. Have yourself a great day. And like always, we will see you out on the high seas.